My husband came in, he woke me up. He's like, dude, he's like the bears outside.
Bears in Indiana? At the zoo, sure, but in backyards, in a hayfield, along this northern Indiana highway?
I honestly didn't believe it at first.
Brad Westrich with the DNR says believe it.
But as soon as we got DNR law enforcement up there, they sent us photos, and sure enough, it was a black bear.
Struck and killed by a car this summer. Back in the 1800s, black bears were common here in the Hoosier State, but their habitat shrank as we cleared woods, turned forests into communities, and hunted them until they were gone.
They were kind of hunted out of existence from the state.
And then there were none. In fact, there hadn't been a single confirmed report of a bear sighting in Indiana since just after the Civil War. But 150 years later, that changed.
A young male black bear roamed down from southern Michigan.
This guy right here.
And it eventually roamed back to Michigan. And since then, we've had a black bear in Indiana almost every year.
Animal experts say that's because in recent decades, our neighboring states have made changes to protect and preserve their forests, so black bear populations have grown. Now, young males are traveling further for food to avoid competition from the bigger bears. Based on tracking reports, the DNR says this one, spotted in Vanderburgh County last summer, had traveled all the way from Missouri. That's quite a trip.
It's definitely quite a trip.
So far, they've all eventually hit the trail and headed back home. But could black bears someday return to Indiana and stay?
I believe if we maintain our current forestry practices and general residents can sort of adopt a peaceful coexistence with black bears, I think sometime in the future, black bears could breed here, yes.
Sounds like it's up to us.